Hi guys, I'm Bosh Sirohi and today we'll discuss about unconscious bias. To understand about unconscious bias, first we must aware about how our brain works. So our brain works constantly to understand all the information that our senses pick up from what we read, hear, touch to our social interactions. Usually we are not even aware of our actions. How often do you feel like you are on autopilot while driving? Or brushing our teeth or saying good morning to colleagues. When our brain works quickly, it fills in the gap with unconscious information, sometimes erroneously. Research shows that anywhere from 60 to 90% of our brain activity is unconscious. Consider the sentence Anne approached the bank. For most of us, our brain would process the information as a woman named Anne approached a financial institution. What if Anne was the name of a boat that was nearing the bank of a river? So, all the information in our unconscious guides our thoughts and assumptions and can help us make quick decisions. Sometimes, though, we make wrong assumptions which leads to wrong decisions. So, at times like these, we need to step back and question our assumptions to take correct action. What you should know about unconscious bias. So, what is unconscious bias is the most important question. We all develop biases during our lives. They help us to process information quickly. From a survival standpoint, bias is a crucial trait. However, we let some of our unconscious bias sway our judgment and decisions, they can be detrimental. We like to believe we make decisions logically. However, behavioral psychologists have shown that intuition is often at the root of our choice. Our decisions are swayed by preconceptions that comes from our culture, experiences, and the environment we grew up in. So most of us struggle with four kind of bias. First is affinity bias. We often seek those with similar thought and behaviors, whether it's our team members or leaders. We try to relate to them. So that's called affinity bias. Then halo effect. When we like a person, a business, or a viewpoint, we are biased to think everything about it as good. Perception bias. While making talent decisions, we often stereotype the person based on their gender, height, clothes, voice, and behaviors. And then important one, confirmation bias, when we think members of certain groups are like to succeed or fail. So all of these biases are deep within our unconscious and can be hard to bring to awareness. We all need to make conscious efforts to let go our assumptions. We need to strive to think deliberately and rationally whenever we can. IBM and many other organizations promote diversity and inclusion and work with leadership teams to address unconscious bias. So how the brain works. So brain can be divided into two systems of thinking, system 1 and system 2. So system 1 brain is our autopilot. It's intuitive, effortless, quick and emotional. It's responsible for all the things we don't have to think much about, such as washing the dishes, throwing a ball, or buying groceries. System 1 works to simply the world to preserve energy and resources for system 2. System 2 is conscious thought, slow, deliberate, and requiring effort. System 2 kicks in to solve a complex problem. System 1 is no good at applying logic, so you need System 2 to see how your autopilot can blind you to important information. So, for example, a study published in the National Academy of Sciences suggests that the people may perceive hurricanes with female name as less dangerous than those with male names, making them less likely to take protective measures and evacuate. Researchers attribute this response to a gender bias. So, what you can do is with anything in life, you can only do better when you know better. So, everyone can work to be more aware of how often the unconscious guides or decisions at work in our personal lives. So, Harvard Business Review, John Bashis and Francis Gino identify the bias behind your bad decisions. Quoted one quote, so which is very interesting. It's since it is so difficult to rewire the human brain in order to fundamentally undo the pattern that leads to biases. Behavioral economics advocates that we accept human decision making errors is given and instead focus on altering the decision making context in ways that leads to better outcomes. So If you really want to know about your biases, your unconscious biases, you need to start by asking yourself, whom do you ask to join your team? Whom do you advocate for promotion? Whom do you hire? Whom do you spend time developing? How do you think your culture, upbringing, and personal experience affect your decisions? As a transformational leader, you must ask, try to understand where your biases comes from, talk about unconscious bias with others, tap into diverse networks to broaden your view, challenge your assumptions, seek and tell the uncomfortable truth, take control. We can't often influence another person's belief, we can control how we react to them. Call out the bias if appropriate, although our unconscious blind spots might not be our fault, we are accountable for them. So there are do's and don'ts. So understand unconscious bias allow us to understand that not all of our first impressions are correct. So do's are like take an implicit associate test to be aware of your biases, practice mindfulness to help mitigate unconscious bias, develop approaches that help you make decisions more consciously, be open-minded with others, raise awareness of unconscious bias among your team members, create a code of conduct that promote conscious decisions, ask others opinion or important decisions so you can get a different perspective. And don't make decision too quickly. Don't make decisions too quickly. Rely on your instinct to make important business decisions. Don't do that. Make important decisions when under pressures. Go take a break and come back and then take such decisions. Discriminating against team members based on gender, caste, race, country, group, or other differences. So that's about unconscious bias. Hope you like it, guys, and we'll meet again with different knowledge. Thank you.